Hey guys, welcome to Fishing and Fabricating. I'm Mike. I'm out here in the garage by myself this afternoon. I got some components for our dash for the 66 C10 build, and I'm gonna build this dash. So let's get started. I'll show you what I got and what we're gonna do. Heater's running, so it's a little noisy out here, but there ain't nothing I can do about it. It's cold. So here's the original 66 dash. This hole, and this hole all had gauges in it. These gauges, to be exact. So they used to sit right in here, like that. Black, dirty, ugly. Now each one of these holes, this one, and this one, those were all idiot lights.
Idiot! Stupid moron! Ah, I'm such an idiot! Oh.
You know, check engine, whatever. These two spots didn't have anything in them, but they were just closed off. So what I did was I started working on this, and I thought I should probably film this. So what I did was I took a hole saw and I cut these out, and then I reamed these out with it and this, so that all of these gauges, like here's my fuel gauge, it'll fit right inside the hole, nice and tight. And then what I'll do is clamp them in from the back. Now the one that I haven't done yet is this GPS speedometer. I'm gonna put this right in here, just like that. But I have to cut this out a little bit to get it to fit, because right now it's the back is bigger than the hole. So we're gonna work on that, and then once we get that cut out, I have these little pieces that I made out of aluminum. They go in these. And what I'm going to do here is drill a hole in each one. And then we have somewhere here, let me look at it. I have these little lights. And I'm going to put one of those in the back of each one of these, so it gives it that illuminating green look. That's the plan. Now this one here, the speedometer, I only went up to 80 with this because I don't plan on being too much faster than that. But anyway, even if we do, it's really not important. When you get to 80, nobody really cares how fast you're going. You're just going fast. So this also lights up green. This one has a switch on the back where you change colors. Okay? And this is GPS. These, all of these gauges, the water, oil pressure, and amps, they all came out of one of those sets, and I got that here somewhere as well. One of these sets. So I just took them right out of here. We're going to put them right in the dash. And then this fuel gauge I bought separate as well. And we're going to add that. So first thing we got to do is cut this hole out. And it looks like it's very close. So I think what I'm going to do is, there's a little lip down in here. I'm going to start by taking that out. And I think I'm just going to use this Dremel with a burr bit on it. And then that way I won't destroy it for one thing, and I can be a little more accurate. Now, obviously, I don't want to get this stuff all over our gauges, so I'm going to shut you off. I'll go ream that out a little bit, and then I'll be back. There you guys, so I got that all reamed out now, and you can see it fits in there nice and tight. Then this ring is going to go on to hold it in place, and we still have plenty of thread there to get that screwed on like that. But yeah, that'll look really nice once we get all of them in there. But the first thing I want to do is paint this thing because it looks terrible. So we're going to go ahead, now that we got all these holes cut and everything's the right size we want, we're going to go ahead and spray this a nice shiny black color. So that's the next phase. All right, guys, while that paint's drying, I got some Lux on here. It's I think it's Lexan 1/4 inch. But what I did was, or what I'm doing, is I've got 4 of those little aluminum plugs that I want to put in there, and I want to put a light in them. So what I did was, and it's starting to slide up because the glue's not dry yet, but get her back in the center there. So anyway, what I did was I cut one of these out. This black Lexan, see the hole there? There's 2 different, I tried 2 different sizes. The one on this side, right here, was the one that worked good with it. And so anyway, I did that. And then I painted the top of it black so that the light wouldn't be so bright coming through it, because you don't want to blind the driver. And but the way I did that was I cut a hole in this board first with the hole saw. Of course, at that time I had the bit in it, the blade or drill bit, and I just drilled it down through here like so. And then what I do now is I'll take the Lexan, I think that's what it's called, and I'll line that up here on the board, hole. So I got a board under it, and then the one with the hole over top. Use a clamp. I'm using the welding table because it's got clamps on it. I just clamp it down, then I take this and I drill this thing out. Now, one thing I will tell you to do is just, oh, I think it moved on me. If it did, we're probably not going to use it. Looks like it's still good, but you just got to go a little bit at a time, because if you get too crazy with it, that plastic's going to get hot and it's going to melt all into your bit. So just do little bits at a time. Till you get all the way through it. You can see I'm already starting to heat up a little bit there. But I'm telling you, if you go too fast, you're going to melt it right in there, because I've done it before.
How, in the name of all that's holy, did you do that?
And even doing it this way, you can see it melted a little bit, but not bad. And then the hard part is getting it out of there. Well, I've just been using a little screwdriver I got laying here. And just kind of going between those teeth and finding a spot where I can push it just like that. Of course, now that I have this, we got to clean it all up and get all the burrs off it and stuff. So I'll get the plastic off it first. It's got a protective coating on there for anybody that's never dealt with this stuff. And so there's a protective coating on the top and the bottom. But once you get that off, which this one's being a booger. There we go. Once you get that off, and then the bottom one, it looks like, yeah, see what happened? When I slipped, I tore that up. There you go. See it right there? So I'm not going to use that one.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
We'll make another one. We got enough here to make 4 good ones. But right now my paint's drying. Yeah, you can see on here too where I slipped. See that? Right there. So we'll do another one. All right, I drilled some fresh holes in this because those other holes were getting kind of womped out and it wasn't really working. So now I'm going to take this drill bit back out of here. Should have did that before I turned the camera on. And see if I can cut some new pieces. Well, that wasn't nice. We had a runner there, boys. Boys and girls, we got a runner again.
That day, for no particular reason, I decided to go for a little run.
All right. So anyway, I'm gonna shove her down in there and give it a little chop chop. All right, guys. I'm gonna move that can. So the dash plate is painted. I got some pretty bright light shining here. But yeah, and then these are the little doodads I made to go in these holes right here, and here, here, and there. And then they'll have the lights in them. This will light up green as well. The other ones don't light up green, but I think they'll be fine. Shop's a mess. Just got done putting a plug in this hole. This is where the heater hose used to be. That was fun to get out. Busted to pieces. If any of you guys have ever worked on one of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I made a big mess over here, so I got to do some cleanup, but I think we'll let that dry overnight. We'll finish it tomorrow. All right. Hey, guys. So I'm over at Vic's today, and I got the dash done. And this is what it looks like. So turned out pretty nice. Happy with it. And now we just got to get it hooked up. But first we got to hook the steering wheel and all that business up. But anyways, final piece right here. Everything just has clamps and bolts in from the back. So easy peasy, man. If you want to do your own dash, it's not that hard to do. A little bit of ambition, and I think it cost me around $150 or something to complete it. So there you have it. Wow. Oh.